Welcome to Garnetqueentarot. Hello, Capricorns. How are you doing? We are inspired to rise. Isn't that what Capricorns do? They rise above. They overcome. They find their strength. What's going on with Capricorns? What's on your mind today? How have you been? I'm not feeling no tension. I'm feeling a little bit of peace and solace right now. Capricorns, let's see what's going on. Where are you? What is your word today? Capricorn, Spirit, speak to us on behalf of our wonderful Capricorns. The leaders, they start the year and they end it. Love me some Capricorns. Where are we? Ooh. No. This is what's going on for you. I love this. I love when we get greenery. That's a big deal, That's a big deal. Saying for you to shine. That's what's happening for you right now. You're shining. You've been going through so much, and then your word is shine. Shine. You know what? That's a major word out of the deck. To shine, that's what you need to do. You've been down for a while, just in your thoughts. And you recognize that it is time for you to shine. It is. Because when you go through a phase in life, and it might bring you down, you might even experience a little depression until things work out, because you're a go-getter. That's what you do. People envy you. You pick yourself up, you dust it off, and you keep going. You have to shine. You were meant to shine. You're a leader. People look up to you for answers. So even when things don't always work out the way you want it to, you still got to keep shining. And they're telling you got to shine. Not everybody's going to like the fact that you shine, but that's not your problem, is it now? Is it? It's not your problem. You got to shine. Look at that. You got to shine so you could experience what? Triumph. You have to experience that triumph. What does triumph mean to you? All that you've been through, you still gonna come out on top. No matter what you've experienced, you still gotta shine. You're still gonna experience triumph, and you're still gonna come out on top. Because when you are working to better yourself, what do you need? It's telling you right there, solitude. You take time out, you focus on your plan and what you need to do, then you come out, you shine, and you experience that triumph. Just because you go through some stuff, recognition and reward. Recognition and reward. Aren't these all positive things? Even if you take time out so that you can better yourself, self-care. And that's what you're starting to do more of. You're starting to do more self-care. You're realizing what you want, what you need, and what you have to do to achieve it. You take the time out that's necessary so you can think the plan through, so you can process everything. So you could figure out what you do now, what's your backup plan. That's when that solitude, look at that. Reading and experiencing these changes is a big deal. You take the time out, a learning phase. A learning phase. That's where you experience that solitude. You're recognizing what needs to be done. so that you can get your reward and then experience the triumph. You're on the right path. This is your process. But you're aware of the conflicts that come about in life. And you're going to get over it. And you're going to shine. You are experiencing these changes right now because you're in tune with your intuition. You're manifesting on what you need so you can move forward. You're applying self-care. And you're recognizing the things you may have been lacking previously, but you're always on that path to triumph. It's just that the process sometimes is, that enduring process can really make you feel frustrated. But you know, when you think about everything and you recognize that in order for you to get ahead, there's some things you got to go through. And you're quick to give advice and let people know this, but now you're realizing it for yourself. You're realizing that I've picked up a lot of nuggets along the way, period. And they must be applied to my life, period. I'm going to overcome, period. I've been through some stuff, but I'm going to rise up, period. You always think that way, but it's like people that are envious and jealous of you, they find ways to embark on your path to make you doubt yourself and doubt what's going on, even though you may not show it to them because you know they want you to feel like a failure. You're not. Look at these words. Shine. What does shine mean to you? Something dull doesn't shine, does it? No. Triumph. What does that mean to you? It means you're an overcomer. You're going to get through stuff. Even if it's hard, it's rocky, it's frustrating. Your mindset, your way of thinking, your creative juices are flowing. And you find yourself, even if you're in solitude, you're thinking through it. You're a thinker. You could be in the middle of the night sleeping and you have an idea and you could jump up and write it down. You've learned that it's important to write things down because not all the time do we remember certain dreams, certain answers to questions. You get little aha moments. You document it. You're always looking for ways to get through stuff. And nobody has all the answers, but you sit and think things through. You weigh your pros and cons. You figure out, how can I do this better? You're always looking to better yourself. And with your solitude is with your self-care. Because when you're in that mode, it's like you see things more clearly. You block out the noise from other people that's yapping. And you recognize that if you're in a room with people and you're the smartest person in the room, you have to elevate your game. You have to step it up. You have to recognize that it's not that I don't think you have anything important to say. It's just that it's the same old, same old. You can adjust to change. You don't like stuff, same old, same old. You like to learn. And you always got those ears perked up. Some people may say you nosy at times. Whatever. Because you learn from experience. You learn from other people and you're willing to accept that. Look at this. They got you with books and everything. You're studying and you're learning. You're studying and you're learning. Studying and you're learning. That's important. You're studying and you're learning. You got your spiritual support because you're getting aligned and in tune with yourself. You're starting to recognize your gifts and you're facing your challenges head on. This is a process. People want to know how the Capricorn functions. You study and you learn because you know you don't have all the answers. So you're willing to open up your mind, open up your heart, open up your ears, and learn. You're somebody that's gone far in education. You might be somebody that might have a master's or a doctorate or be a doctor. You're always looking for the potential to grow and better yourself and learn from other people. You don't feel you have all the answers. That's why you continue to learn. Let me show you something. Look at both of these pictures. What is something that you see similar in both of them? Books. Books. This here could be a journal. This here is a reading. It's always about learning for you. Always about learning for you. Wow. Time to flap those wings. New beginnings. Things are changing for you. You're applying yourself. You know, when you take the time to learn and new things, what happens? You elevate your mind. You're looking at things from a different lens, a different perspective. You believe in yourself, and you know that through everything that you experience is all about learning. All about learning. That's why you grow. That's why people go to you for information, because they know that you're a constant learner. My mother used to call people that are always wanting to learn consistent learners. It's like career learners, is what she said. Career learners, because they're always looking for an opportunity to better themselves. We could never absorb all the information we need. So that's why we got to keep going and going. When you hear about Warren Buffett and Steve Jobs and all these people, you know one of the things they all have in common? Oprah, everybody. They all continue to learn, to read, to pay attention to things. Open your mind for continuous knowledge. And that's what you're doing. You want to elevate. You have experience in so many things, because whether it was on-the-job training or just reading, you tend to learn something new every day. And when you apply that to your life, you have what? You have triumph. Even if it was, let's say that you never went to college, or you never, which mostly doesn't fall in line with Capricorns, but let's just say that you just learn off of applying yourself, reading, everything. You always want to shine. You're not doing it deliberately to brag. You're doing it because that's part of your nature. That's part of who you are. You get interested by new things, and you listen and you learn, and you apply what you've learned from your experiences. You find different ways to get the information that's necessary. Some people may say, oh, that person thinks they know everything. That's not what it's about. You enjoy learning and elevating and rising and shining. And some people just like, he thinks he is all of that. She thinks she is all of that. That's not how you think. That's what they see, because that's who you are. But for you, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. And not everybody's going to get that. So when you share that information, they're thinking that you have bragging rights. It's not that. It's because of what's important to you. It's what's important to you. And whether they accept it or not, that's who you are. You always believe that there's more to learn. More to learn. Look at that with the Queen of Cups. It's like you're venturing out and you're looking beyond where you are. You're expecting more of yourself. You're in that royal position in the sense that I want to grow. And when you know, so you can grow. Don't feel bad or make apologies because you see yourself in a different phase, on a different level. Elevation is your word. You love to elevate. And then what happens? Then what happens? You shine. And then people don't like it. That's not your problem. It's not your problem. That's who you are. That's who you are. That's who you are. So people are looking to you. You make judgment calls. You're always in a leadership position. And even if you start from the bottom, that's where you started from. Now you're here. Every opportunity you take to learn something new, you Practice makes perfect, and you're a strong believer in that. You're moving through this phase because you see yourself triumphantly moving forward, constantly growing. Right now, you're looking into yourself. That's what you're doing. You're looking into you, what you're capable of, what you can do. And sometimes, even in relationships, you tend to dim your light because you don't want to shine so brightly that your partner feels less than. So you try to cover up. And that's what you may be doing now. That's why they're emphasizing shine. You don't want to be that diamond where you offend other people. So you dim your light a little bit. But in that process, don't think you're not working, because you know you're working to learn more things. So even though your light may be dimmed, this is your learning process time. This is where you dive into learning something new or learning something more. So people may not see you because you're in that mode right now, that mode of solitude, where you're practicing, where you're learning, where you're demonstrating. You got this. You're an ace. You're an ace in the hole because of the fact that you continue to spread your wings even in silence. Even in silence. Look at that. King of Pentacles. You're on stable ground. You got your footing. You're recognizing the power you possess. And that's what it said. Didn't it say that? Recognition and reward. When you, oh, I love this. Listen to me. Oh my God, I could talk forever. Listen to me. When you're going through this, no doubt about it, you're recognizing who you are. You're diving into your intuition so you could reveal the messages that are meant for you so that you can shine. Reward is coming. You have triumph over there. New beginnings. Taking time out for self to learn. You got Queen of Cups, Judgment. King of Pentacles. You got your studying and learning. This is the process that entails you rising up. So everything is going to fall in line for you, even though you had to pull yourself away for a minute so you could continue learning and growing and going beyond. Oh my goodness, this is a great reading for you because it shows that you're putting in the sweat equity, you're putting in the work, because these are the results that come from it. Right now, and new beginnings. This is it for you. You're going, this is your work. You're applying yourself. You're reading. You're learning. You're being told to shine. You find solitude. You know, you're recognizing what you need to do for your rewards to come in. And you got to keep moving. You can't be too concerned about how other people look at you because you're in the wrong group right now. You have to elevate. That's why it's new beginnings. You have to be able to step out and say, I am who I am. I'm working on bettering myself. I'm taking care of myself. I'm learning. I'm expanding. I plan to fly. My wings are up high for these new beginnings. Oh my, look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Seriously, even if you just close your eyes right now, think about these words, okay? Please bear with me. Think about these words. First word, shine. What does shining mean to you? That's not dimming your light, right? That's expanding. That's growth. You're shining. Something dull doesn't shine. Think about it. Something dull doesn't shine. What does triumph mean to you? It means that you put the work in and you're getting over the obstacles. You're jumping over those hurdles. You're facing the challenges. You're facing the obstacles. And you're still a winner. Okay? Solitude. Take time out because not everybody's going to be excited about your good fortune as you are. Some people will celebrate. Some people will pretend to celebrate. And some people just envy. Okay? Think of this. New beginnings. When you have a new beginning, it's what? You're starting fresh. You're starting anew. You're believing in yourself. You have that confidence. You're ready to fly and flap your wings. Look at that. They're showing you the wings there. That's growth, expansion, right? Whatever you're working on is going to expand and take you to another level, another phase, elevation. Then it's saying recognition and reward. You have to recognize your gifts in order for you to continue growing. Have that confidence. Know what your plan is, because you've been in solitude taking notes, right? Then it says study and learning. What does that mean to you? When you study and you learn, you're applying knowledge to yourself. Knowledge is power, okay? You got your King of Pentacles. What is that about? It's about the power you possess. You're sitting on your throne. Elevation. Queen of Cups, looking beyond, not stuck in a rut. Applying what you've learned to your life so that you could continue to grow. So you could what? Shine, right? Judgment. And people are looking at you, the decisions you make, what you have to do in life. And they don't get it, how you continuously run into roadblocks, face challenges, and still triumph. This is a big deal. Even if you are down in the dumps, all of this application will do what to a person? Elevate them, take them to the next phase, to the next level. This is where you're going. Continue gathering the information you need. You're learning, you're growing, you're believing, you're building your confidence. This is an exciting time for you. We've already gone through half of July 2024. This is an exciting time for you. Continue on this path. Continue manifesting. Continue listening to your intuition. And measure your growth, where you are today and where you plan to be. And see with the next few months what changes in your life. Because you know what? No matter what, you're going to what? Shine. And you better believe it. Garnetqueentarot, where we are inspired to rise. Be inspired to grow. Be inspired to be your best self. And don't let other people make you doubt who you are, where you're going, and how you're going to get there. They might not be traveling in the same vehicle as you. Take care till we meet again. Don't give up on yourself. Ever, ever, ever give up on yourself. Keep shining. Keep being your best self. And keep acknowledging that things may not always work in your favor, but you know what? You got this. Garnetqueentarot, be inspired to rise. Be your best self and continue to grow. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for your visit to the channel. Take care. Talk soon.